Chewing gum, and fast. What? I want chewing gum. Huh. Voice control seems to be broken. One fish of the day, please. Ugh, I should have said which day. Yummy! Skewered anchovies. They had those when I was a kid, too. Wow, exactly those. Any foodie knows anchovies get better the longer they're stored. Yum. All I wanted to have was the stick anyway. Whoopsie-daisy. The switches change the lights. There are 3 on this side and 1 on the other. Aha! 1 off, 2 on. I'm getting there. 3 and 3. That's 6, isn't it? They're all prime numbers. What if I calculate cross totals? I've had that before. What if I calculate cross totals? One serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine has no ears and no eyes. Otherwise, it'd be able to see who it's dealing with. One serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine has no ears and no eyes. Otherwise, it'd be able to see who it's dealing with. Hey, there's something behind it. What the? A plug! Oh, man. Not really. You crazy? It can't be that easy. Ah! This doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted instead, with a hat and a cane. That's stupid. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. I've had that before. Now it's set to calzone. This says, discard cotton candy leftovers according to hazardous waste regulations. Ah, and a winking smiley emoticon underneath. And there I was, beginning to get worried. says, discard cotton candy leftovers according to hazardous waste regulations. Ah, and a winking smiley emoticon underneath. And there I was, beginning to get worried. One serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine has no ears and no eyes. Otherwise, it'd be able to see who it's dealing with. Huh, I think some kind of stick has to go in there. You don't even taste the sugar. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. My dad always told me life is like a calzone. Only those who chew thoroughly will notice the rat's teeth. Now it's set to frosting. I'll keep the rest for later, much later. You could read in the dark on the toilet after eating that. Say, aw. Great. Great. Now my hands are smeared with slimy fish remains. Must be empty. This doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted instead, with a hat and a cane. That's stupid. The mosaic depicts waving people and a farewell party with barbecued sausage and loads of white confetti.
No, that's just my blood circulation because I'm trying so hard.
I need more light. Hey, my epic Gregorian choir is back. I thought I'd left that behind at the crane. The cotton candy still isn't glowing bright enough. I should try to look at this problem from another angle. Aha! This, at least, is where it's not going. The pieces are falling into place. Very slowly, they do. The mosaic depicts the upper class leaving the planet. The lower class remains behind. Whoa, those guys are really fed up. They shout at the traitors and shove barbecue lighters and sausages on giant forks in their faces. Must have been Barbecue Thursday. I believe there's a tool that was specifically designed to remove dirt. At least, I think Tony once mentioned something like that. I believe there's a tool that was specifically designed to remove dirt. At least, I think Tony once mentioned something like that. Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need Tony, or at least some water. Shouldn't there be something in the bucket first? Water or something? Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need Tony, or at least some water. Maybe this could sweeten my task, but more likely it'll just make it stickier. There must be some use for a mop. Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need toning, or at least some water. He who likes to throw stones should not go blow dough on a glass house. The stone could be from here, but the mosaic is much too dirty to be sure. Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need, well, to be in the mood, and soap. Shouldn't there be something in the bucket first? Water or something? The mosaic depicts a group of trash crabs in a mating ritual with cocktails and colorful twisted straws. Or it doesn't. It's hard to make out any details without any light. The mosaic depicts a bunch of little guys. They seem to be building something. The raggedy-clad little guys carry giant steel girders up a steep ramp. The fancily-clad ones stand at the side and design fancy ornaments. Hey, that's the Ascension Station, the departure to Elysium. And I'm there too. No, don't! You'll hit the reactor and there'll be a nuclear time loop. How can I prevent that from happening? You can't. One of us has to sacrifice himself. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn. Cool. Foamy. I can't believe I'm doing this. I hope the historians will never learn about this bit. Crap, the mop broke.
What an unfortunate occurrence.
Huh. The mosaic depicts the cable boat leaving Deponia, just like I will be doing soon. And hey! Someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. At least, it's written right over the picture of the elevator clock, exactly where a piece of the mosaic is missing. Crap. No, this calls for handiwork. Chewing gum can never contain too much sugar. I should have switched this with Tony's dental floss. It's not chewing gum that's missing here. A piece of glass is missing. Someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. At least, it's written right over the picture of the elevator clock, exactly where a piece of the mosaic is missing. Now, we'll have to use some extraordinary dexterity. There are still more pieces. Well, no problem. I'll have that solved in no time. You could read in the dark on the toilet after eating that. No, this calls for handiwork. Huh? Why doesn't this fit? I guess I'll just have to press harder. Still not right. I'll get there. Go in! Go in! Damn thing, you're supposed to... Oops. Uh-oh. What about the elevator code now? Damn it. Now the shard is hopelessly destroyed, but the chewing gum still looks all right. Ugh, but it's no better than it was before. That doesn't need any chewing gum. A stone. Nah, I better skip any references to stone or derivatives. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. The system reboots. The code for the elevator has been reset. Here comes the new one. Something really cool. R-U-F-U-S. Oh yeah! R-U-F... Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The password is Rufus. I've said it myself. Or have I gone crazy? Well, so far so good. Now I just have to wait. What's that sound? An Organon cruiser? What are they doing here? Is this a trap? Is Cletus an ally of the Organon? Well, I guess I'll have to take a closer look to find out. Smoke. Those are the same Organons that were threatening Goal. Maybe they caught that Cletus guy. Yeah, I knew he'd be a whip. So what am I gonna do now? I guess it's better to remain hidden. Maybe I can find out something useful.
And you're sure that this Rufus character is naive enough to bring your fiancé here?
Absolutely. He's a self-centered, greedy rat. The expectation to get to Elysium will lure him here. A greedy rat? Why, that lousy...
I really don't understand what you see in this woman, Cletus. As far as I'm concerned, she's simply an unpredictable risk for our joint venture.
Believe me, after everything she did, I'd prefer to leave her behind on Deponia too. But I need the Ascension codes to return to Elysium.
And unfortunately, those codes are only stored in her brain implant.
No goal, no Ascension codes. And without Ascension codes, there's no joint venture.